Hello women, my name is Angie Fitness TV, and I teach workouts for women over 40. And I am 49 years old myself, and today I would like to talk about perimenopause and menopause and how we can do a perimenopause menopause makeover. So I just want you to understand the importance of exercise as we're going through perimenopause and menopause. We know as we go through this life stage, we are losing our estrogen production, and that plays a huge role on our body. And it's very common for women to gain around 10 to 15 pounds during this time. Again, we don't have to. Also, when we are in menopause, we have these same risk factors as men when it comes to heart disease due to our estrogen production is reduced. So I really firmly know that cardiovascular fitness, heart health, bone health, strength training, and workouts exercise will really help us during this time. All right, so I was talking about heart disease. So exercise is really good because it elevates our HDL. It lowers our triglycerides and our glucose, and it really helps improve our blood pressure as well, which reduces our heart risk factors. So that's why exercise is really good for us when we're going through perimenopause and menopause. We also know that we gain 10 to 12 pounds during this time, and exercise and proper eating, clean eating, will help us so we do not have to gain the weight. I am 49. I have not put on an extra pound, and I am starting perimenopause. So I really make sure I do my cardio for heart health, and I really do my strength training for bone health. We also know, right, perimenopause, menopause, we can start to, I'm looking at my little thing right here. We have bone loss. It's easier for us to have osteoporosis because we don't have the muscle mass and we're not doing the weight bearing on our bones. So it's really important that we do the strength training as well. There's been a lot of studies actually, hot flashes, and exercise is known to decrease the hot flashes. And the reason they say that is because of the endorphins that exercise gives us as well. Let's talk about this. Vaginal health. We know as we're going through perimenopause and menopause, we can have issues with our bladder, our urinary system. We become dry. We can have some sexual issues around this. One, I always recommend you talk with your gynecologist about this. But if we're having any pelvic floor issues due to the perimenopause and the menopause, well, pelvic floor exercises are really going to help as well. And that is exercise as well. There's specific exercises, but it is exercise too. We know as we're going through this life stage, we may have issues with sleeping, and exercise may help so you can have a full night's sleep. May or may not, but it really helps me. I know the days I don't exercise, I don't sleep as well. So these are just a few things that exercise can help with. Now let me give you some other tips. So as we're going through perimenopause and menopause, absolutely always go to your general practitioner and go to your gynecologist and speak with them because they are the experts when it comes to this. But some other tips, we want to try to reduce our stress in general. So do you like to meditate? Do you like to go for a walk? Do you like to journal? Do you like to read a book? Do you just like to sit outside and enjoy nature? What do you like? But let's try to reduce our stress and support and nurture our body as we are going through this time. And then the other things, clean eating, but that's really through all life stages, especially as we're going through perimenopause and menopause. We want to make sure we are getting enough clean sources of protein, complex carbs, and our good fats. So it's really, I feel, essential that we support and nurture our body with life-giving foods and proper foods. So let's try to stay away from the sugars, the breads, the pastas, the processed foods. You don't have to make it hard, but let's just support and nurture our body a little more as we're going through this as well. Other tips, you can go to your gynecologist. You can get your blood tested, your hormone levels tested, and you can go on bioidentical hormones. I have friends who currently do it, and they say it's absolutely a lifesaver. You can do creams that you rub on. You can do nothing. You could do supplements, herbal supplements. In this realm, I recommend you talk with a professional and you go the route that is absolutely best for you. For me, it's exercise, and it's clean eating, and it's hydration, and it's sleep, and it's reducing stress. These are tips to just help support and nurture your body as you're going along, you know, on your ride. So as we're going along on this menopause makeover, which I'm sure we all don't want, our estrogen production is just dropping, really understand the benefits that exercise has when we're in this life stage. We're gonna reduce our risk for heart disease. We're gonna put on muscle mass. We're gonna rev up our metabolism through our strength training. We're going to stay heart healthy through our cardiovascular training. We are going to also, when you're doing balance and you're doing core, you are working on your pelvic floor as well. Now, I don't claim to be an expert. I am just a woman going through this like all of you guys. So these are just general tips. Comment below and let us all know, what do you do, or what have you tried, or what doctors have you gone to that has really, really helped you? We're a community of women. We're all going through this together. And your comments and your sharing is what is going to help. But I do know, because I am in this realm, just sharing briefly, exercise helps us tremendously during this phase of our life, along with proper nutrition and proper eating. Remember, support and nurture, reduce the stress. Take the time to sit and nurture and support yourself during this time. Get the sleep, get the hydration. Do what you need to do to support your body during this time. I really hope this has helped. Comment below what works for you. What has worked for you? We all would love to read your comment. Thank you. Bye.